there by Ryan. Inadvertently with the knee. McAuliffe. Martin from the angle. Oh yes!
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Lockout podcast. I'm your host, Josh, coaching captain of the Young Nigger. I'm here with Hawko.
That's right, I'm Hawko, manager of the Dark Brotherhood, and always down the far end.
You've got, I thought you were going to say far right, but you've got Ryan, the leader of Greater Western Richmond, and the person to my left with the worst name on the podcast would be...
Yeah, Croxy here, leader of Juckfrosh FC, the real greatest team name on the podcast. So we're looking at the Western Bulldogs this week.
We are looking at We're getting there. We're halfway. No, this will be exactly halfway through. So we're getting there now.
And finally, Fantasy has been released on the website. So great work there, guys out.
On the website, though.
Yeah, on the website and on the app. So, yeah.
Wait one more week, guys.
Get excited and jump on your iPhone or bloody Samsung, whatever you got, and open up the app. It's still not fucking loading. So
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, as Nick pointed out, it is the Western Bulldogs, and we can do a quick wrap up of how they went. I'm pretty sure they got same position last year, right?
You know what their season was? Bevoed.
Well,
It definitely was.
Bevoed.
I don't know. It wasn't too bevo compared to some games. Okay.
It was bevoed.
They didn't make the 8, so it wasn't great.
I mean, the thing was, a couple of their big players missed big key games. Like Treloar was out a lot. Bont missed a few games. Sam Darcy was out. You only had players like Kennedy. Luckily, can you imagine if Kennedy Mr. Utility Knife himself didn't step up in his new team?
Who didn't have Kennedy last season?
I never had him.
You never had him?
I got him.
You got him
towards
late.
the end, yeah.
You had him at all? No, okay.
I had Libera, remember? I didn't go Kennedy. I went Liberatore, who was the other one that had tremendous years and tremendous scores in the fantasy landscape.
Yeah.
But didn't transfer to winning games, unfortunately, for the Doggies. There's not much to say. That they are, when they're on song, they are probably one of the best teams in the comp.
Do you know what you could say is that they would have made finals if it was this year?
Wow.
So, okay, a good point though, but they are fantasy relevant. They are
fantasy when
one
it
of
comes
the
to fantasy.
biggest scoring
Huge.
teams for fantasy.
6 players over 90 scored last year, which is just exactly what you want to see, and you just keep picking Doggies players. But before we get into that, let's go the ins that they had coming into this year. They had only one first-round pick, and they took Lachlan Carmichael, who was a highly touted Swans Academy defender.
So they swooped.
They did swoop, yeah. And then they also picked up Carmichael and Budarick from the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad. Hopefully he can get over his drama up at the Suns and play a bit better and actually get some games.
I think it's probably more the actual
every
job
year,
opportunity.
Every year, buddy, each
got
coach
moved
would be
around.
like, yep, you look great, you're starting, yada, 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 and 2 games in, it's like, oh, no.
He just got moved around. He started down back, went to the wing, and then went up forward, and then
It's just not
went
there.
to the Dogs.
I mean, fair enough.
That's
how it's
just
done, yeah.
simple, yeah.
All right, so outs. You had Taylor Duryea retired finally. Former Norm Smith medalist Jason Johannesson and Liam Jones were both delisted, which I thought was a little...
Did one of them get picked up again? Or no, they're completely off?
I think they're completely off, yeah. JJ is definitely still got it. He's just so injury prone since he had that Norm Smith. It's been redonkulous. And then, of course, one more player, Ugle-Hagan, obviously, which was a big talking point. Obviously, a former star and former first overall pick, but hopefully with this new change of scenery, he can perform a bit better. But anyway, though, let's swoop straight into who was the top player that we had for last year, boys? Who have you got?
I've got 3.
You can't have 3.
Or I've got 3.
You give me one.
Well, I've got
You can
3.
have one.
You got to give me one.
You got to go 1.
No, I'm going
you're
3.
gonna get 1.
And I'm going to give you the best of the 3.
All right, so go 3, 2, 1 then.
Okay.
So we are giving him 3.
I'm giving him 3. Fuck it. If he's quick about it.
All right, I'm going... First one would be
So,
Sam Davison.
Bronze
so
medal.
That's 3.
Bronze medal, Sam Davison.
Silver medal, Ed Richards. Gold medal, Matt Kennedy.
Okay. Anyone else have Matt Kennedy as their top player for the Dogs last year? I sure as their top player. I sure as fuck didn't.
Their top
Who
player.
was their best player
their
last year?
top player. Sorry.
Top player for last year.
Yeah.
I'm just going by what I've got listed here, which is
I had Bont, English, and Dale.
You can't have
you
three.
we've
What is this
always
business?
going
You
one.
said top 3.
No, that was just him thinking it was a different.
I was thinking it was a different
so who was
segment.
the
Sorry.
top player
Well,
for last
top player
year?
is definitely Bont.
Yeah.
It's Tim English.
1,000%.
It's well,
It has
the,
to be.
the top average player.
Yeah, that doesn't
is
mean
Bont.
shit.
But I think Tim English, guy
Yeah.
can't win a ruck contest, but he managed to get 110
17
average.
games over 100, played the entire season where Bont didn't, and only had 2 games under 90. So he was the epitome of consistency. He really was. So I'd
The
go
epitome.
of consistency.
Epitome. Do you mean epitome?
Epitome of his
Yeah,
consistency.
yeah. Okay,
I
cool.
know. So what? Josh and me had English. Who you guys going? Bont.
I'm going Bont just for his impact when he came back from injury.
Which
and
was good. But
yeah, because
fair enough. Underperformer then.
Adam Treloar.
I don't think he
you
qualified for
can't.
games,
You can't.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 games.
Well, he
You
wasn't
can't give him
underperformer
shit.
for the year.
But he
Come on, he didn't play
You
many
can't just
games.
look at it off stats, mate. You got to look at it for how many games he played. How
I think
much he
for
did
me
for the
it's
thing.
Riley Sanders.
Yeah.
I also had Riley Sanders for me.
I think this was a guy that we touted as a very big option in that forward line, and just
Well, I'm sure Bond's still kicking him maybe under the table that we just don't see. And
Maybe.
no more
He,
throwing
he
water
went up
bottles.
3
Maybe.
points on his average.
It wasn't enough though. I'm pretty sure I had him for breakout last year.
yeah. Well, I mean, in a forward line that we needed that person to just get up and go, and he had the opportunity, and he just he
And
couldn't
then
do
he
it.
was meant to have some of that mid thing with Treloar
Yeah.
out and Bont out, but the problem was Mr. Utility Knife himself, Kennedy, and Sam Davidson, who just blazed onto the trail early. I mean, he just got left to dust, so it just wasn't good enough from him. But
Bailey Dale also wasn't very. Bailey Dale,
He was okay at
Daily
times.
Dale.
yeah, he was okay at times. That was the problem. He was like, but you know what? From Bailey Dale, he's usually a top 5 defender.
Yeah,
So I get it. Anyone else? Riley Sanders?
that's brilliant.
Yeah, Sanders.
It's saying that Bailey Dale is value for this season.
For this, well, you can have him for breakout maybe. Well, actually, no, you can't because he's already made over 100.
Was he on Nick's team?
He's not on mine.
He's not
Boom,
one.
I don't think any of us had Bailey Dale last year. Boom, who obviously I think there's only one name we can all say who boomed last year. Realistically,
Matt Kennedy.
Matt Kennedy.
That was my 3-2-1.
I mean, he at one point he was up over 300k. Obviously, that late season slide had him drop off a little bit. Which again, Josh, you pick up these players late and they decide not to work for you at all, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, my entire season decided not to work for me, but
Went from 77 to 96.
Yeah,
I struggle with Matt Kennedy because, like, he definitely was one of those mid-price players that went bananas. But I just feel like there was so much left on the table.
Where?
Just in terms of scoring, like, he had a run, but the role didn't really change. It's not like he all of a sudden had a different
The role
job
changed by
within
him going to a different team.
Wow.
Like, remember he?
No, I'm
came
talking
up-
in season.
Oh, in
I'm
season.
talking
in season, all right.
Like, there were times where
Where he went on this run between, what was it? Fucking
We
round
haven't-
6 and round
It was
17.
nine games in a row.
that was
over
really
100.
strong. Like, it was
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
what a mid price is there to do. But boom, was it unexpected? Was it the person that went bananas that we didn't expect? I don't know.
A lot of people
basing
would
it
have
off
called
just
it.
like points on his average, and it was a career best year.
I
from
get
him.
why you're saying it.
That's all I could come up with for the Bulldogs anyway. Sam Davidson was another shout.
That's
and
who
Ed
I would
Richards.
probably pick.
Those are my
Yeah.
other two.
Yeah.
Davidson
for-
for third.
He did
Richards
look
for
good
second.
all year too.
The people
Had a
that
few,
dropped
had a
off-
few
dropped off late.
games, yeah.
Yeah.
But he had some really
Who?
stellar games. Davidson.
Davidson,
Oh, he only had the two big ones, realistically.
two massive ones.
I
but-
also like Richards going up 10 points on his average from 86 to 96 as well.
yeah, but I think that was more when Bont was out. That was Bont and Treloar were out, so he just
Was
needs
it?
to do more.
I think he was good all season, wasn't he?
He was,
He's still
but I'm
getting
saying
100.
like he definitely benefited from those two being out. Like he needed to keep that up more when they came back in, which he was never going to do because it's so stacked.
He was only
They
scoring
do
90s
run
and
a very-
80s at the start of the season, though.
they run a very tight rotation with their midfield. So
That's very true. All right, breakout for the doggies. I mean, I'm going to go with
this
Croxy's
season.
love interest, Joel Frazier,
Yeah, I'm going with Budarick.
with the new team.
Yeah. New
you
team
reckon?
because he's going to have the defensive role, it sounds like. And so that's...
he's not going to have that defensive role there.
He's just going to kick around with Bailey Dale down back.
I don't think so.
That's what...
I'd love for him to do that. I
said
just
he's
don't know
gonna
if he's
be
going
down
to do
back
it.
for the Dogs,
Because
yeah.
like I said, the last two coaches have said the same thing to him. It just hasn't
He's going to be down back, but I don't think that he's going to be having that fantasy-friendly role. I think he's going to be more of a lockdown defender than what like Bailey Dale is. I don't think he's going to be the running, gunning defender that he was anticipated to be at the Suns. He's going to have to play accountable. He's going to have to defend, and I don't think that
If it looks good, we'll have to. He's definitely a wait and see play because if it's there, then definitely because he's priced fairly low. I just think Frasier's probably the better option. He's only averaging 71.
Frazier.
So he can definitely easily jump that up 10, 12 points.
Frasier's probably my pick in terms of if I choose someone that I think has the potential to really break out, and that's, third season now coming up. It's typically where you do see those players. And there were times, I think we had some games where he had midfield rotations.
Yeah. Again, that might
where
have been
he
with
went
all the players out, but
but I think game style, right? If we talk about the Bulldogs and what they want to achieve, for them to get back to where they want to be, they need some of these young kids to be getting more exposure. I think as an AFL team,
yeah, well, Bont's not
they're
getting
gonna
any
need
younger, Libba's not getting
Exactly.
any younger, Trelaw's getting on now.
all it's going to take is an injury to Libba or Trelaw, and that opens up the door for a Frazier because he looked good.
And it's going to be probably not if but when for Trelaw, I'd say.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hamstrings, Trelaw.
Yeah. All right, then. Ryan, you got anyone for Breakout?
I think you've both got good points there. I do think Frazier's going to have a good year because he did have some really good games last year.
Top scorer 116.
Yeah. I think he could definitely.
But he had some bad
If he can get some
scores
consistency,
Yeah.
he could be the breakout of the year for the Bulldogs.
Or you're looking like Davidson maybe again or a Sanders.
Those guys have let me down so many times. I had him in the team, didn't have him in the team. Yeah. Took him in, took him out, and they did well, they did shit. There's just no consistency. So I think maybe a couple more years and they'll,
Well,
but
they're both first and second year players. Frazier's now in his third. So.
yeah, I think they'll have some growth, but,
I'm still pretty confident with the Budarick because he's priced at his 48 average from last season. And when he was playing down back at the Suns, he was 73 and 61 and 65.
Different game style, though. Very different game style.
Yeah, but he's got a lot more room to improve on that average.
Never
and I
know,
think he
because
will
if Dale
smash
drops
that.
off a little and they go down the other side, then and if he is on the flank, who knows? Have to wait and see. Match sims are very important this year, as we all know. Ultimate pick, boys.
Ultimate pick.
English.
Concur.
I don't know if I'm allowed to pick another ruckman.
No, you've picked too many rocks.
Far
out.
I veto your
That's
rocks.
a good point.
Part of me wants to pick Tim English. I
Have
think
you got to look at this and be like, oh, this
just
is
got a team of rocks,
This
eh?
is my fantasy team as well.
No.
Like,
It's
geez.
not my fantasy team.
That's what you got to base it on.
Nah. Well, in that case, Bond is value, but
You're going to go down to Sam Darcy, maybe.
Sam Darcy, yeah, potential. No, but I think for me, it's got to be Tim English. You can.
How many rocks have you chosen?
I don't care.
That's
You've chosen
at least 4.
I think you've chosen 4, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So I've got
You've gone with
utility.
Briggs,
I've
you've gone with
got
Briggs.
R3. I've got an R2 and an R1.
You're going
my
with Briggs, Jackson,
Cameron.
Cameron.
Darcy Cameron.
Did you
and-
really?
You can't even
Oh my
fit these
God.
on your team, mate.
Yeah. That's
That's
Josh.
okay.
Josh
He's
isn't
got 3 in
looking
the
like
utility,
that.
so he
Yeah.
can. With his
Yeah.
Now, the real concerning thing, though, as we pointed out, I've finally splurged on a player like Tim English. Ryan, you've also selected Tim English, so have you got any money left? Or
He's now on 7 mil, I think.
I've got
isn't he?
37K left.
yeah, sounds about right. after seven players.
Are we overthinking this a little bit here with I've spoken about it every podcast, I think.
The ruck.
Because
The
of
rucks.
the ruck rules.
Yeah, I
I
think
got
so.
a hard
Are
on
we
for the
kinda-
rucks.
Are we overthinking this a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah, but
Possibly.
okay.
But Tim English, you saw his work rate was tremendous last year, moving between forward and the back line. I don't know if you
Well,
noticed
that's
that
the
was.
only reason that I want to pick him and I want him to be my R1 is that he actually can get around the ground.
Yeah.
He didn't win a single hit out last season, but I think
He still moved his ass around the ground.
he still got
Yeah.
he got to a 110 average.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really hard to sit there and go, yeah, well, let's go with someone else when this guy is the mobile ruck.
That's it.
His last 3 were 120.
All right, so have we all gone Tim English?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
going Budarick.
You are for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ultimate pick.
Yeah.
damn. All right, he wants that
You
value.
really is he
I'm
in
going
your
value.
team?
Yeah, he is.
Wow, you're really locking him in from Gold Coast.
All right.
Like you
Well,
think
then,
he's gonna.
if Nick's going to be the nice little crazy person here, then Nick, where are the Bulldogs finishing this year?
Oh, fucked if I know. What do I have left? I actually didn't pick this until like 10 minutes before I left.
You have 8
Today to
and
come in.
10 onwards.
8th and 10 onwards. Fuck. What do I pick all these other ones for? Give me a second. Come back to me.
Ryan?
What have I
Josh?
got left?
Wait, what? 8 and 10. Oh, wow.
What have
Okay.
I got
That's
left?
Ryan,
weird.
you've got 5, 9, 10, 12 onwards.
I'm gonna go 10.
So they squeak into the finals this year.
Do you know what? I want to say 10, but I made a bet with Croxy that Essendon's going to finish 10. So I'm going to shift him back because I'm saving that for
Wow.
the
So
Dons.
11th?
Yeah, let's go 11.
You're going to...
No, actually...
I'm going to
You've got
say...
4th available.
I'm going to say 11
No, I
as
don't
well.
think
I'm going to
we're
say
going
11. 11.
Or 11 with Josh.
Yeah.
I've also got them 11th.
The funny thing is I had it written down as 6, but obviously I don't have that left. As I said, I did this about 10 minutes before I left.
All right. So 3 of us in 11th for the
10.
Bulldogs. Ryan's the only one got to make in the finals. Interesting. If they get no injuries, they're definitely a finals team. It's just whether they get injuries or not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap up the Bulldogs preview.
Crazy.
Yeah, nice and quick there, boys.
Yeah,
Little-
not much to talk about.
Little talk there. Budarick's an interesting shout though. But
I do think Nick has got some point there.
Oh, he definitely does. It's just I've looked at this guy for the past 4 years, and it's just like
Well,
And he's got a new
I
team.
mean, it's a great question for the listeners and viewers. Is Budarick in consideration for you? Do you think he's going to benefit from the move from the Suns to the Dogs, or do you think he's going to be a little bit more locked down than running halfback?
What is
Let
he,
us know
under-
in the
under
section
500?
below.
If he's...
under 500k, Nick.
What?
Is he under 500k?
Oh,
It's
man.
just over, I think.
Let me find out. He is...
He is 506k.
Okay, just over
Yeah,
500.
506.
Good shout. Good call, Ryan. All right, guys, that'll wrap up the Bulldogs, and see you in the next one for who are we?
Sydney, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sydney.
We are
Sydney.
big one. All right, see you then.
Peace out.